Hey guys, it's JJ. Welcome back to the Laredo State Dynasty, where we're gonna play in the semifinal of the college football playoff today. We squeaked out two close wins against UCLA and then Wisconsin. Today, in the Sugar Bowl, we're gonna face Georgia, number 1 seeded Georgia. So this is gonna be the one game, the one where we face a team that might be too much for us. And if we take a look at the top of the roster, top players are an edge rusher and the quarterback, a running back, and even more players from the trenches, a couple more edge rushers, linebacker, defensive tackle. The quarterback, Dexter Moody. He's a senior, 6 foot 210 out of Jacksonville, Florida. Moody is a former 5-star improvising quarterback with pretty good athleticism. He has elite throwing ratings across the board. 91 throw power. That's a little bit lower than what you would expect, but this kid is fast. He's pretty athletic, and gotta watch out for this kind of superstar quarterback. Then we've got Deontay Keenan, the running back, also a former 5-star. Keenan is a good pass catcher. He's got some good elusiveness. He's got good power as well, and he's got 92 speed, 92 excel, elite level running back. Then we've got John Centeio as the top receiver, 5'11", 199, a little bit smaller, a former 4-star. Where's number 3? He's a decent route runner, solid hands, but this is not the kind of number 1 receiver that I would have expected Georgia to have. He has 97 speed though, so what a deep threat. Taylor Cornelius, 6'2", 181, also a deep threat archetype. Freshman, 83 overall. Not the greatest route runner, but he's got very good catching ratings, and he's also got lots of speed. So that kid wears number 87. Watch out for that one. Also 97 speed. And they are going to be missing a senior receiver. His season is basically done. Fractured hip. He's going to go to the, well, probably not going to go to the NFL. Probably going to be undrafted, but fractured hip, 6 weeks out. That's his career done. Tyrese Jean-Pierre is going to be the number 3 receiver today. 6'5", 213 out of Duluth. And I would assume that's probably Duluth, Minnesota. Is there a Duluth in Georgia? That's confusing. Whatever. We've got very good hands, not great route runnings, and 99 speed. So the top 3 receiver have 97, 97, and 99 speed. Well, that's not going to be fun. They also have a pretty solid offensive line across the board, mid-80s to 90s for overall on the starters there. So very solid. There is no real weakness. And then at the defensive line group, we've got an 88 finesse moves, 85 power moves defensive end here in Logan Garrison. That's looking pretty fantastic here. Well, not for us obviously, but 67 block shot. At least he can't run stop, hopefully. Garrison. He's not even the top edge rusher. We've got George St. John, 6'2", 258, a former 5-star. He's a senior, 95 overall. He's got 91 finesse moves, 88 power moves. He's got 91 strength. At that size, 91 strength is crazy. He's got even 83 block shed, so he's even great against the run. So St. John gonna be causing problems left and right probably. And then in the middle, they've got Jeremy Nestor, 6'2", 309 out of Crestview, Florida. Nestor has 91 finesse moves, 79 power moves, is still good, and he's a lot stronger, 98 strength, which the 70 block shedding isn't even really going to matter. If you have 98 strength, you can physically dominate everybody. Dalvin Mount is a run-stopping linebacker, 6'1", 227 out of Kennesaw, Georgia. Elite level run stopper here at the linebacker position. 89 strength is absolutely ridiculous for somebody that's 227. So he's a very light linebacker with a lot of strength, and then 92 excel, 89 speed. Come on, man. How are we gonna stop that? Rashawn Chamberlain, 6'1", 230 out of Carrollton, Georgia. Former 5-star pass coverage archetype, so that zone coverage is up there, but he's also he's a pretty decent run stopper as well, and he's got lots of athleticism. That Chamberlain kid is going to be ridiculous. Clay Nadiel, 6'5", 264 out of Canton, Georgia. He's a power rusher, so that's yet another pass rusher that might get in there sometimes. 89 power moves, got lots of strength, he's solid run stopping. 71 block shedding, could be a little bit higher, but he's not even going to be a real starter. He's a backup, honestly, and still looks absolutely fantastic. Number 1 corner, Tony Coleman, 6'2", 189 out of Tampa, Florida. Former 5-star zone archetype corner with 96 zone coverage. He's got 84 catching. The man coverage is nothing impressive, but he's a great athlete, and he can recover whatever mistakes he makes with that speed, especially against our receiving room. Montel Bush, 6'2", 187 out of Deerfield Beach. Montel Bush has 94 zone coverage, 89 catching, even better in man coverage. I'd argue Bush is an even better corner than his counterpart, and he's got even more speed. I do not know how that kid has less of an overall than his counterpart, but okay, whatever. They got a solid safety duo as well. Willingham here with pretty decent run support ability. The pass coverage is not too strong here. 75 zone, 67 man is not great, but 90 catching and a platinum house call ability, 91 speed, that's good. We haven't faced them yet here in this dynasty. This is the first time here. I think this is season 5. So let's see what's gonna happen today. We're gonna face an elite level quarterback, an even more elite running back, and edge rushers. Like, how are we gonna survive this? Well, we're gonna try our best here in the Sugar Bowl, and hang on, is this game actually played in Atlanta? I have no idea where the Sugar Bowl is actually at, but it's a dome, so this might be Atlanta. Oh my God, it is Atlanta, Georgia. I think it is. This is not great for us. This is basically a home game for Georgia. So yeah, we're gonna try our best here. We're gonna start this game off on offense. And the game plan is to throw it a little bit more, but get the ball out quickly. And this is a good start here. Jaquez Lara gets it out there and gains the first down immediately. 2nd and 10. And Estrada is being pressured immediately. Couldn't get the pass away, and that's already the first impact play by George St. John, number 98. Split a double team on his way to the quarterback. 3rd and 10, and this one should have honestly been picked. I thought that safety was going to drop deep, but he did not. So that's a punt. And Moody's going to take over here on offense. Dexter Moody throws it, and on the curl, it's perfect to the outside. That's number 87. That's the number 2 receiver, whose name I've already forgotten, even though I listed it like 2 minutes ago. And yeah, that was a perfect curl route against our number 1 corner. Moody now with a 3rd and 5, and he throws over the middle, and that one's caught as well. Number 83, have no idea who that is. 1st and 10, and they're gonna motion out the tight end. Play action shot, and Moody is hit during the throwing motion, and it is gonna be bobbled and caught. Are you kidding me? Taylor Cornelius is his name. The number 2 receiver, already his 2nd big catch today, and now they're gonna run it with Keenan up the middle. I mean, that's just too easy. 6 yards, providing an easy 2nd and 4. Moody hands it off. Keenan has got all the space he needs towards the end zone. It's a touchdown here in the Caesars Superdome, and I am so sorry. This is not Atlanta, Georgia. The Caesars Superdome is actually in New Orleans. So yeah, it's not a home game, but Georgia still leads 7-0 here after their first drive. Deontay Keenan caps it off. Good drive for Dexter Moody as well. 1st and 10 for Estrada. The lefty is gonna get chased. He throws it to the flats, and it's broken up. Juan Rivero, the next one there, but that's not gonna end well. 3rd and 10. Estrada throws it over the middle, and it is caught. And that is yet again Juan Rivero, I think, but he caught it shy of the sticks. So 4th and 1. We're gonna punt this one, and it is blocked. Georgia's gonna take over, and they are gonna take over close to the red zone. What a clutch play for this Bulldogs defense, as they're gonna throw it over the middle there. 1st and 10, gains a 6-yarder to Taylor Cornelius again. 2nd and 4. Hand it off to Keenan, and the rushing lane is not perfectly blocked, but he still made it to the first down marker. 1st and 10 from the 11. Moody sends, I think that's Cornelius in motion. Oh, no, that's actually not Cornelius, but they're going to hand it off to Keenan, and that's another 7-yard gain. Good start for the running game here, definitely in this first quarter. And they're going to motion the tight end across the formation. And Keenan, nowhere to go. That's a loss. And, yeah, that's a big loss. 3rd and 5. Now they're going to have to throw it. End zone and incomplete. Great coverage. I think that was Mateo Alonso on the coverage. And the ball goes back to the Ocelots, and we're going to run it with John Suarez, and we actually do get a nice run out of this one. 3rd and 1, and Suarez is the back, and we're going to run it right behind the left guard, and that is a 1st down. Move the chains. 2nd and 10, and Estrada is pressured. No, he's not. He actually did get it away on time. Arellanes makes the catch, 8 yards. And we bring back the fullback. 2 tight ends on the field as well. And Vasquez almost get tackled in the backfield, and he makes the 1st down. So we're going to move the chains here. 2nd and 10. Estrada has pressure in his face. Throws it up. Arellanes behind the defense, and he overthrows him. Estrada misses his number 1 receiver, and it would have been a touchdown. Estrada, he's got another shot over the middle. The catch is not made by Rosas, and that's a 4th down. Instead of a touchdown, we have to punt it away. And Georgia, 10-0 lead already after they didn't convert that 3rd down, and they kicked the field goal. Now they're going to have the ball again and can extend this lead even further, as Keenan just getting one 1st down after another. Kind of looks unstoppable so far. 1st and 10, Keenan. In the backfield, they're going to run it again, and the ball goes over, and oh my god. It's another 6-yard pickup, and now 3rd and 4. They didn't get much on 2nd down, so now it's 3rd down, and Moody's going to have to throw it. He throws it to the running back, and Keenan has an easy time here with a 13-yard pickup on the catch and run. And yeah, Moody so far 6 of 7. Very good start to the game. And now we're going to hand it off here. No, that's actually run pass option. And they get 5 yards out of it. That's Garvin on the catch. 2nd and 5. Throw it. Another RPO. And Garvin again, the recipient, gets another 14 on this one. And they're just moving down the field with no issues. 1st and 10. Moody is pressured. And now he goes down. Finally, somebody tracks him down. Adrian Silvestro forces a 14-yard loss here. And that's going to prevent them from having an easy time here on this field goal drive. They were in field goal range, now not so much. So that was actually a great play by Adrian Silvestro, beating his one-on-one easily. 3rd and 24 now for Moody. The pressure is coming in. He throws it away on time. The coverage is pretty good, and they are going to knock it away from Cornelius. And we have an injury on the play. It's Kelvin Leyva. Our number 1 edge, our Heisman-winning edge rusher will not be able to return for this game. He is done for today. And now we're missing our top 2 edge rushers since Emmanuel Valdez has been injured this entire season. Like, he had 6 sacks in like the first 3 games, and then he injured. Season done. We're now with 2 backup edge rushers here on the field. And we are also missing our number 2 defensive tackle. So we're missing 3 of our 4 starters against the D-line, on the D-line. And we're going to have to face Georgia with that. Are you kidding me? Now, we did, that incompletion did force a punt. And they punted back to us. And so now we're trying to dink and dunk our way down the field. John Suarez was with a nice catch on the angle route. That's 11 yards. That's a good Kickstarter. 1st and 10, and we're going to throw it again, and we get an unblocked defender in Estrada's face. He gets hit. He does get it away, though. 8 yards to Taylor Rosas. 3rd and 2 for Estrada, and over the middle. Oh, no, the ball is incomplete, and we're going to go for this one. It's at midfield. You gotta go for it. You're already down 10 points, and what a move by Jaquez Lara as we convert the 4th down. It's a 24-yard gain, and Lara had just a great move there in open field, and Estrada gets hit again. Ball falls incomplete. 3rd and 10. Estrada, play action, and we're going to throw it over the middle, and that's broken up and falls incomplete. That's going to be a field goal try, and this one's going to be tough. 43 yards here, and the ball is down the middle. That's good. Finally on the board here, Laredo State gets some points here toward the end of the second quarter already, by the way. 3 minutes left, and down goes Moody. We got in there again. It's Enrique de Castro, backup edge rusher, and he got it done finally. But I wish we had our top 2 edge rushers in here with Leyva and Valdez. That would be a lot more fun, but at least this was an easy win for Enrique de Castro. Basically no fight there from the Georgia O-line. 5-man pressure, and Moody goes back too far. He's tackled in the end zone. That is going to be a safety, and the punt. We are going to get the ball back. 5-point game, and there's 3 minutes on the clock. Can we score some points and run out the rest of this clock here? As we've got Jose Castillo, our backup edge rushers, in there. And yeah, both edge rushers getting like crucial sacks here in the second quarter, and Estrada is hit again as he tried to throw it away. 2nd and 10, Estrada throws it to the out route, and that's overthrown for Lara, so 3rd and 10 already. And Estrada has a play action shot, and he is hit again. He got it away though. That's a catch made by Jaquez Lara over the middle. We move the chains. 2nd and 10. We run some clock. We're inside 2 minutes now. We get the ball away quickly to Arellanes on the next one. That's another first down for the Ocelots. And here in the Canyon uniforms, 1st and 10, and Estrada is gonna get it away, and that catch is made by Arellanes, but it's just not gaining very much. A 3-yard gain. 3rd and 7. Estrada is not pressured at all, but throws it in double coverage. I mean, that was a horrible mistake. 4th and 7, and yeah, you gotta punt it away. Can't go for it at 4th and 7. And Keenan, 2nd and 10. They just ran it, and Keenan is into the open. 2 horrible tackling attempts. Mateo Alonso trying to chase him down. Keenan is gone. It's a 96-yard touchdown, and Georgia just took the lead and extended it even further. It's a 2-score game again, 12-point lead for the Bulldogs, and there is only 30 seconds left in this halftime. Oh my God, what was that? 2nd and 10, they're just trying to run it to like get out of that bad spot at their own 4-yard line. And 2 horrible tackling attempts by our number 1 corner, Brian Alonso, and then our safety, Fuentes, at the back end there. Of course, if you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate if you gave it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and yeah, so far, Keenan basically unstoppable. Every run is like 6 yards or more, and I mean, look at this one again. It's another first down, and I mean, at least we caught him this time, but already closing in on a $150 here. Moody is going to be he's taken down, not with the ball in his hands, but it is at least a good quarterback hit, and they lose 6 yards because Santos made a crucial tackle out there in the flats. Now they're going to throw it over the middle, and that's going to end the drive. Well, actually, that's getting some 6 yards back. 3rd and 10. Can we get off the field here? Get the ball back for our own offense. Over the middle, wide open, and that is going to be another huge play. Down the field is Jean-Pierre. It's a touchdown, 72 yards to the house, and another big play is just neck-breaking here for the Laredo State Ocelots. Just not able to contain all this speed. We've got 99 speed here, and Estrada, by the way, now he's so banged up from all these quarterback hits he's taken. He's got like -8 throw power at this point, so there's not going to be many deep shots coming anymore. We are not going to unleash the vertical pass here, but at least we got a good play there from John Suarez. Like, what a move there. And then over the middle, we're going to throw it to Arellanes. It's another 4-yard pickup. It's just not going to do much here, but at least we're not falling behind the sticks. 2nd and 6, and Estrada is going to throw it over the middle again, and the catch is made by Arellanes. Another first down for the number 1 receiver, the second ranked in Heisman voting, by the way. Throw over the middle, catch is made by Rosas, 8 yards on the hitch, on the curl. 2nd and 2. And Estrada is dropping back again. Throws it over the middle. Catch is made. That's Rivero, the senior tight end. By the way, it's senior week again. This might be the last game for any of our seniors if we lose this one. And the catch is made. Lara, great effort. Trying to reach for the first down. He gets 9. 2nd and 1. Estrada throws it again. And he throws it. Oh my god, that should have been picked. Jeez. Lara makes the catch. Gets the first down. 1st and goal from the 1. Estrada throws it. Slant. Caught. Touchdown. First touchdown of the day for the Oslots. And it is obviously Joshua Arellanes. Gets in the end zone here. Our number 1 receiver. 2,000-yard season for him. And he's just continuing to absolutely dominate the competition. I think this is like his 8th catch already or whatever. Like, he has had a bunch of catches in this game as well. But it's all short stuff so far. Garvin with a 5-yard catch there. 2nd and 5. Moody sends a receiver in motion. Throws it down the field, and it is caught at the sideline. What a throw. What a catch. And I think that was Jean-Pierre again. 1st and 10, and Moody is already across midfield here with this offense, and now they're going to set up the slip screen. Keenan, another huge gain. 11 yards, another first down for Keenan. 1st and 10, Keenan lined up in the backfield here. They're going to send somebody in motion. I think that's Jean-Pierre again. And now they're going to go play action. And Moody, and that is caught in front of Mateo Alonso. Great catch on the outside. That's Centeo. 1st and 10, and they're going to send Jean-Pierre again in motion. 1st and 10, and they're going to set up a slip screen here. Keenan, and that's a first down again. That's 15 yards. Keenan is just absolutely killing this defense today. 1st and 10 from the 10. That's 1st and goal. And Moody's going to set Jean-Pierre in motion. And then Keenan almost broke a couple tackles there, but gets tackled for a 2-yard gain. 2nd and goal. Keenan still in the backfield. Jean-Pierre in motion again. And they're going to hand it off to Keenan. And nowhere to go. What a hit by, I don't even know who that is. Was it? No, it was not Sanchez. I think it was Pujade. It doesn't matter. Throw, end zone, touchdown, Jean-Pierre, and Georgia's got another one. The Bulldogs are absolutely dominating this game, and it is a 3-score lead again. And yeah, they're kind of running away with this one. 19-point game here at the end of the 3rd quarter, and Jean-Pierre has been absolutely dominating here. The 99 speed is showing off, man. He's facing our number 1 corner most of the time, and Brian Alonso, he does not have the speed to match. But the problem is, if we move him to the other side, there is 97 speed there as well. Arellanes, he caught it, and he's in the end zone. It's a 75-yard touchdown. Laredo State. I mean, maybe they're back here. What a touchdown by Arellanes. I mean, of course he had to get one. And that's even despite Estrada's like -8 throw power here. He's being hit today on every play. And Arellanes, he got a step on the defender. They do have great corners. But Arellanes has great release. He breaks the tackle. He runs it to the end zone. 75 yards to the house. Great stuff. 12-point game. Can we stop them here and get the ball for our offense? Keenan, first down, 10-yard run. He's across 150 yards. He's at 10 yards per carry. Are you absolutely insane? Keenan. Oh, that's actually... Oh, my God. He tried to throw it. Oh, my God. We could have had a pick 6 there by a defensive tackle. And, of course, he dropped it. We could have had a pick 6 for a defensive tackle here. And that screen was ill-advised, too. They are lucky that was actually incomplete and not caught. 3rd and 10. Moody is pressured by Sanchez. And he's going to go down. The ball falls incomplete. 4th down, and now let's see if the offense can do something with this. It's a 12-point game. I think we're still in this. Laredo State still has a shot. And, yeah, but the thing is, we have been running behind this entire game, so we had to throw it this entire game. 2nd and 10, over the middle. Catch is... It is made? What? Okay, crazy. Taylor Rosas, nice catch. 1st and 10, I thought he dropped there because that animation usually makes him drop it. And wow, what a catch for John Suarez. Gets an absolute hit stick there and still caught it. Just a couple of yards though. 3rd and 8, and throw it over the middle, and the ball is incomplete. Good coverage. over the middle. And yeah, the ball goes back to Georgia after a punt. And Keenan continues to run all over this defense. This time it's a 7-yard gain. 2nd and 3. And that's a play action shot for Dexter Moody. He throws it to the flats. That's good. Good stuff. That's Garvin. And they're going to move the chains on that one. 1st and 10. Keenan in the backfield. Trips to the right. They're going to run it behind their trips. And Keenan finally wrapped up in the backfield. And we've got another injury. Senior linebacker Anthony Carvajal is down. And now we're having yet another front 7 player being down with an injury. Moody throws it. Flats. Caught. Got 6. And now it's a manageable 3rd and 6 for Moody. And they're going to throw it. 5-man pressure and wide open against Fuentes. What are you doing? Finally tackle him. George Fuentes loses against the tight end Dante Raymond. Now it's 1st and goal inside the 10. And Moody throws it. End zone. Touchdown. It's Jean-Pierre again for a score. I mean, Jean-Pierre is unstoppable. The 99 speed, man. Unbelievable stuff here. Georgia just marches right down the field. No way to stop them. It's 38-19. And at this point, we can just wrap it up here because that was a lost cause. It's a shame. We had all these seniors. We could have would have been awesome to give all these seniors who have been a big part of this series, to give them a championship run here, but in a dramatic fashion, we again lose out. Not as tight of a finish as I would have hoped, but yeah, it's a very well-earned win for Georgia. They just outplayed us, and their top 3 players, Dexter Moody played perfectly. He didn't make a single mistake today. No throws into coverage or whatever. Just one unlucky dropped interception. 23-28, 316 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Basically a perfect game. Wayne Estrada, we were running behind so much. 50% completion percentage, 68 passing attempts. Yeah, I tried to run it a little bit in the beginning, and it actually did work, but we were down by 2 scores so quickly that we kind of had to keep throwing it. I don't think I ran a single time in the second half because we had to throw it because you got to make up the ground. You got to stretch out the game and to give you more of a chance. But Jean-Pierre, man, 3 touchdowns. I mean, you got to give it to him. That kid was unstoppable today. Now, somebody who was also unstoppable was Arellanes. 14 catches for 204 yards and 2 touchdowns. Suarez had more catches than runs, dude. Like, how do you stop that? We did have a fair share of drops as well in this game. I didn't show all of them. But yeah. Ronaldo Sanchez, by the way, was the one with the half sack there. I thought it was Pujade, but it was actually Ronaldo Sanchez. No turnovers for our defense. I mean, what are you going to do? Dave Santos. Yeah, there was only one Big 12 team left, so obviously he gets player of the week here. We had to get one. We also have to get one for the offense, and it's obviously going to be Joshua Arellanes. 14 catches, 204 yards, 2 touchdowns. I mean, that's an unbelievable performance, honestly. And he's a sophomore, but he's a 91 overall. I expect him to declare, and I think this was his last game, and he goes out with a bang. Should be an easy first-round pick in my Panthers franchise, and he gets the National Offensive Player of the Week as well. I would have given that to Dexter Moody. He played a perfect game. Now, technically, I think our offensive line only allowed 1 sack this entire game, but I think we also allowed like 15 or 18 quarterback hits. I didn't count them, but it was definitely more than a dozen. Not 20 probably, but it was so many quarterback hits, and that started from the beginning. We were just outmatched, man. The receivers were outmatched by the corners. The only one that wasn't outmatched was Arellanes, and I forced it to him as much as I could. But at some point, you can't just throw him 30 targets or 50. So at some point, you have to give it to the other ones too, because he's not always open. And then yeah, the impact players. It's Dexter Moody. He threw it all over our defense, and that's also where it comes in that our secondary is really not fast. We don't have fast players in the secondary. All like 90 speed. That's good against our conference, but it's not good against Georgia. And they're 99 speed receivers, you know. And then Keenan, I mean, our run defense was absolutely obliterated, man. We were down 3 starters on the defensive line. And then we lost a linebacker as well later. And yeah, the third impact player, obviously, George St. John. He had 1 sack, I think, but he had like 5 quarterback hits or whatever. Like, he was in the backfield basically every play. And our O-line was healthy, but he's just way too good. He's going to be a top 5 pick in my Panthers dynasty, or franchise, I mean. But yeah, that's going to do it. Next time's off season. That's gonna do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe for more Laredo State Dynasty. See you in the next episode. Until then, have a great day.